Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to do February 2026 reading. What is it that February is bringing in for you? We will see overall energy of February. We will see what's happening in your love life and work life, and we'll take some angel guidance. Okay, so today I'm going to do an outdoor reading. You might not be able to see the cards. I'll try to show you as much as possible. I wanted to show you a place where I meditate every day in the morning, and this is a very special place to me, and I wanted to share this do one reading here and share the energy of this place with you. Let me know how do you like outdoor readings, and I can do more readings like that. So without further delay, let's see what is the overall energy for the month of February for you. We have the Father. Okay. Masculine energy coming in. Okay. uh Many intuitive messages are coming in. We have bashfulness in reverse. Okay. We have the last quarter. What is holding you back? Okay. And we have the tailor, attention to detail and pride. Very interesting spread. Okay. I feel that, look at these two cards. Okay. So this is something coming to light, from darkness to light, a period of transition. Okay. Maybe you are coming out of dark night of the soul is what I'm hearing. uh Father here is, I really see the masculine as wounded, and here I mean masculine energy. I don't see it as a gender. So masculine energy is the energy with which we strategize, we take charge, we work. And I feel that maybe some of you had a masculine energy wounded, whereas that you were not, you were angry, you were in your ego angered, you were not taking action which was more aligned with your inner truth. You could be holding back from taking action. So in many ways I feel that, yeah, because bashfulness is in reverse, so I feel that you've been holding back. And I feel that you've been holding back. Ooh, I forgot, this card says, what are you holding back um from being your authentic self? uh from So this says attention to detail, pride, that maybe your pride is not letting you see what truly is. Okay. And bottom of the deck here we have pause, rest, and you deserve it. Maybe you're not giving yourself rest, you're not giving yourself pause to reflect on things, is what I'm hearing in February. That is going to be, I'm hearing you coming out of shadows, you coming out of a very dark night of the soul energy into light. You are moving towards healing energy. This is quite intense. Wow. And this is the overall energy. I feel that I'll just take one more tarot card to kind of understand this energy better for you. We have the Elder of Swords, again masculine energy. um I feel that you have what is holding you back is overthinking and over analyzing and over strategizing, and you're not taking action towards what really inspires you. You're not taking action towards what is really important right now. You could be really, you're not nourishing yourself. Okay. Because whatever obstacles that you're facing, you're going to overcome them once you take care of yourself. So basically you need to take care of your feminine energy. You need to rest, rejuvenate, and that is going to show in your life. I'm going to explain this a little bit. So what happens is that all of us are mostly in our masculine energy, where we are struggling to make money, we are working to get successful, and we are in that stage we're just overdoing, not resting, not listening to intuition, giving into our ego, fears. And what happens that we start to ignore our feminine side, which is our intuition, our emotions. Most of us are not even in touch with our own emotions. And once we start blocking the feminine energy, so it's actually the feminine that manifests things into our life. The masculine take action, but the feminine manifests things to our life. So we should actually take actions when we listen to our own feminine. That is, we should take inspired actions, and um, we should really consider our own emotions and intuitions while we take any action, is what I mean. And I guess that's not you're not doing. You've been in masculine energy where you overdoing things and results are not coming because you're ignoring your feminine. You're not taking rest. You're not taking care of your emotional needs. You're not listening to your intuition. You're not um really, and this is for all genders, not only male or female, this is for every gender. We are not machines, okay? We need our rest, we need a pause, we need to rejuvenate ourselves um, so that we can manifest things into our life. And our intuition and emotion is the feminine energy. So I believe nothing is manifesting, and that is why the masculine is tired now. The masculine is saying that, don't hold back because of your pride. Believe in yourself and take a pause, rest a little bit because you deserve it, and rethink how you want to do things in life. I think this is going to be the overall energy for February. Very, very interesting. And I've seen this happen with me. Like, I worked 18 years in corporate, in retail, and this was me. I was in my mask. I have a very strong feminine, okay? I'm life path too, so I have great intuition power, very emotional, but I was ignoring it, and I was in my masculine energy, trying to prove, trying to earn, to be the best in competition, but nothing was working for me. It's just that when I actually started valuing my emotions, I started believing in my intuitions, is when life really turned around. And we can talk more about it in other readings, because I don't want this reading to be so long for you. We all have very limited that's unfortunate, because tarot is about just chilling, relaxing, giving it time. But yes, we have to think when we're on YouTube, because we just have very limited attention span. Anyways, let's see what is. What is 2026 February bringing in for you for love? What is happening in your love life? We have Oracle of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. So this is the feminine energy. I think you are grounding yourself. You are taking care of your physical body, is what I'm hearing. You could be meditating, working on your root chakra, lower chakras. You could be worried about your pentacles. You could be really seeing how you can bring in more stability in your life. And that stability is not going to come from more action. That stability is going to come when you really stabilize yourself within. Okay, that is when you really connect with your emotions. You feel safe within yourself. You ground yourself. I say ground yourself, you ground your emotions. Okay, grounding is literally sitting with your emotions, and when you feel balanced inside. Okay, so that is the energy that is coming in, and that is what you require to do when it comes to love. You're also looking at higher level of commitment when it comes to Oracle of Pentacles. You're not looking at love which just lasts a season. You want a love that lasts lifetime. You want a committed relationship which is grounded in emotions, which has a future. Okay, and then we have Elder of Pentacles, wow, which is King of Pentacles, Queen and King of Pentacles, Ace of Swords. I feel that you could be, if you already have a person in your life, you could be counterparts, because I have Queen of Pentacles and King of Pentacles. You are looking for your match, or a person who matches your energies coming into your life with a very grounded energy. There is a breakthrough, there is a conversation coming in February about really taking the next steps in the relationship, where you can ground your relationships. You are talking about commitment, you are talking about future, you are talking about love that stays. Okay, so those conversations, those clarities coming, or you are manifesting something which would someone who has those qualities. Okay, we have Elder of Swords. This is the energy that you're in. Somebody's overthinking, somebody is really overthinking for when it comes to opening up emotionally, I feel this was the energy that came in the overall energy where you overthinking to open up emotionally. Your guidance is to connect with your emotions, open up emotionally to love, and that's not going to get you astray. Don't let the past hurts, the past wounding affect your future now. Believe in yourself and know that you deserve a very grounded relationship. um and also, do not entertain anything which is not serving you. If somebody is coming with the energy which is not grounded, which is just like, oh, we want a relationship but I'm not sure where this goes, or oh, probably let's see what happens. I mean, of course, sometimes you can try if a person comes with genuine concern, but if you feel that the emotion is not genuine, if their effort is not genuine, do not entertain that. We have the Fool. This is affirming. This is affirming. Again, Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Wow. So wait a minute. I need to have some water here. Mm. This was intense energy, guys. I think you've been really holding back when it comes to love. Okay. I feel that Fool says there's a new beginning coming. There is something with aces. Ace is something is coming, okay? And below ace is the Hierophant, okay? So this talks about marriage. This talks about high level commitment. This also talks about high level soulmate. I feel that there is a relationship that's going to have a new start. If you are not in a relationship, there is a new person coming in, there is a new beginning coming in, and you're supposed to be open and believe in it and grow with it, okay? Have faith and be in adventurous. Even though you have grounded energy, be in your Queen of Pentacles energy, but have some fun. Don't be too serious and believe that this love is coming in, because there is breakthrough coming in love when it comes in February. We have Valentine Day week anyways. I feel that there could be a breakthrough coming. Eight of Wands. Oof, conversation forward. Look at these birds. Look at these birds. Something is coming into balance with Two of Pentacles and the Magician. You've been manifesting it, and this is coming when you are really working on your Empress energy, when you're nurturing yourself, your feminine energy, and the Emperor and the Sun. So there is, okay, so you working on your feminine energy, you working and nurturing your own self is bringing in forward movement, is bringing in forward movement in love, where there is clarity coming when it comes to your relationship, there is happiness coming, there is balance coming, and all of it, this is coming because you nurturing your own self, you bringing in balance within your own self, okay? You're not taking the burden of the relationship, you are flowing. And with these birds, I feel that you had caged your own self. Maybe you were thinking too much, you were overthinking about a relationship, you were overdoing it, overgiving, and this time you've just freed yourself and you're focusing on yourself, and that is bringing in new results in love, okay? In love, my love. Okay, Eight of Pentacles. Wow. So okay, what about the Eight of Pentacles? Five of Wands. Okay, you still in February need to work on a lot of conflicts that you've had. It could be a conflict with somebody, or it could be an internal conflict around love. Okay, again, Ace of Swords. There's so much of clarity coming. There's a lot of clarity coming when it comes to future, when the clarity is coming towards a bigger commitment like marriage. So I think there could be a in the past there could be conflicts around marriage or commitment, but I think there is conversation clarity coming in Feb, okay? Tower, Death, Six of Wands. So yeah, the conflict that you holding on to some conflict from the past. I feel it could be past relationship or this relationship, and you could be holding on to a lot of trauma because if something did not work in the past. It could be again in this relationship or some past relationship that is transforming and you're moving forward from that. So it could be a new relationship coming in which is more solid, which is more grounded. It could be self love journey. It could also be that there is some relationship which is transforming, which did not work for you, but it is transforming and getting more grounded. So take as it resonates. Okay, so any last thing, I'm just going to take from this new moon thing. Such a beautiful deck, guys, look at this. So any last thing when it comes to love for my collective? Okay, we have balsamic moon. Things come and go, surrender to the universe. So do not overthink. I feel that you need to surrender, you need to focus on yourself, love yourself, and just don't. So we have this habit of strategizing our relationships. What's going to happen? What's going to happen in 3 years? What's going to happen now? Where are we going? What is this person doing? Who is this person talking to? You just need to surrender all your worries. Or how is it going to happen? The situation looks so so dead right now. Let the universe handle it. What you need to do is really look within yourself and ask yourself, what is holding you back? What is holding you back from really manifesting abundance when it comes to your relationship or your life overall in general? Okay, so what is holding you back? And really work on that. And that could be some fear from the past, that could be your own childhood, where you've not seen love around, and you do not have a perception of healthy relationships. What's really holding you back? And work on that. Okay, and rest universe is going to take care of. All right, with this, let's see what is happening in your work life. I want to do work with a different deck, because I don't want energies, I mean, energies don't mix like this, but it's just that I want a fresh perspective when it comes to work, and see if I can get something newness. Okay, so let's see what is happening in work for you. By the way, I'm really enjoying this reading outside. The energy flow is so wonderful. The energy feels lighter though, lighter than January energy. And let me know if you enjoy this. I'll do more readings like this outside. I think I can do these readings for another month or so, because it's going to get really hot. Okay, so what's happening in work for you guys? We have Five of Wands at work also. Of course, if you're emotionally not happy, that's going to show in your work. We have Death. Okay, very interesting. Okay, we have Two of Wands, we have High Priestess, and we have Knight of Wands. Okay, one more card please. And we have the Sun, major arcanas, two major arcanas. We have the Sun and the High Priestess. Okay, so okay, can you confirm what was this Five of Wands? I think in the past you were really conflicted about work also. Something was holding, you were holding back from maybe following your passions, you were holding back from your power, and you were working where there was a lot of competition, or you were fearing competition and not starting what you really desire to, and you were accepting what is not for you. Okay, you could, I feel that you are Queen of Wands energy and High Priestess. You could be a very intuitive person, you could be interested in occult. I mean, of course, if you're watching this reading, there are high chances that you are interested in energy work and occult, and maybe that is what you want for your future, because I see High Priestess, which is, High Priestess is moon energy, intuitive energy, higher learning, occult learning, mystery, learning of the mysteries. And that is what you are. And Queen of Wands is somebody who's very passionate, again, very intuitive, knows her power, very creative. And that's what you are. And you've been struggling to work in these directions, because maybe you were scared of the competition, maybe you were second guessing yourself, maybe you thought you were not good enough. But now you're coming out of that energy, and you taking action towards what you really desire. You are building a future in what you really desire, and you are, Sun is saying that you are shining, you're getting the recognition that you want, you're getting, people are recognizing you. You are also financially getting more stable, because you are following your bliss and following your path. And also you are now honoring your feminine energy. Okay, last card, oracle card, when it comes to work. Okay, now I see why the overall energy was what's holding you back. Healing in reverse. What's really holding you back in work or doing, because I have romance in work, or getting the recognition or doing something that you love or really collaborating with like-minded people, is because you are not healing. You still have some wounds from the past, and you still need to process them. That's why it's saying that, take time, reassess, work on your feminine energy, and get back to action, is something that you need to do both in love and your work life. And I feel the more you sort your love life, your work is going to be uh, more rewarding. So what is the healing that you need to do is, I think, Six of Cups is there. There could be a lot of wounds that you had from your inner child. I'm getting two, three things that you need to build up inner strength. You need to communicate your needs very clearly. That this could be one, because this is a collective, so it's different. I'm getting inner child wounds around how your friends treated you, that made you feel small. Inner child wounds around not being heard, clarity around certain things. So I'm getting a lot of things, but I think it really depends upon, it's gonna be different for everybody. Okay, so there is a lot of healing that is required, a lot of inner self. And maybe you guys could start journaling about things about your childhood, and how was it, and how did you see life, how did you see work, how did you see relationships, and start from there. Okay, so let's take some guidance, let's take some overall angel guidance, and then we will end the reading. Oh my god, this was the smoothest reading in such a long time. I feel the energy shifting. Last year, 3 months, okay, the energy was so heavy. Well, maybe I'm out in the nature, so that's helping, but I feel that even the overall energy of my collective is lighter now. You could be actually moving into a lighter energy right now, a lighter time if you've had a very heavy time. Yeah, definitely. See, right now I'm sensing a lot of heartburn here, and I feel that you're really struggling with self-worth, and you're struggling with opening your heart. So hydrate yourself a lot, and maybe do things that can help you with that. um so what is the guidance? See, I saw yes card. So if you have, if you doubting yourself, please don't doubt yourself. Yes, things are going to work out for you in the near future. Okay, so what's happening in the near future? Ask your angels. See, I told you, you were intuitive. You were in a cult. You probably a tarot card reader, probably somebody who's into spirituality, recovery. Yes, you're healing from something. So it's saying that maybe it'll take around a year for things to um, completely turn around for you, and you getting where you want to get. That's happening in the near future, and you need to believe in that. Okay, and keep praying till that, keep praying that healing happens for you, keep praying that things go happen. Connect with the divine, and divine is surrender, surrender your worries and manifest your dreams. So your dreams are manifesting within a year. Do not worry, know that your dreams are coming true. My dreams are coming true. Maybe this is the affirmation you can say every morning. Okay, giving birth, you are giving birth to something new, you are giving birth to a new version of yourself, and maybe the work that you want to do, the relationship that you want. Okay, so I'm bringing forth a new and dynamic energy into the world. This is the affirmation that you could do. Okay, and renewing your life, let go of the clutter, let go of the old, let go of old baggage that you are carrying in you. Okay, and trusting your intuition, build your intuition, trust your intuition. And this says my life is truly guided. Okay, with this, what a wonderful reading, guys. I really enjoyed this reading. I would love to know how did you feel this reading, and if you really resonate, please subscribe to my channel and give me a thumbs up, and I will see you next reading. Have a wonderful February. Bye.